Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica Dean. Earlier, we told you the disturbing story about a preschool owner accused of alleged sexual assaults on 2 children at his South Philadelphia daycare center.
Philadelphia police say behavioral changes in the children led their parents to seek help and alert authorities. Natash Brown spoke with local experts today to gain insight on recognizing signs of abuse in children.
Yeah, it's certainly not easy, as you can imagine. It is often very difficult to approach the subject, and the signs may not always be glaringly obvious. But the number of child sexual abuse allegations just in the city alone are staggering. The statistics are startling. There are an average of 250 reports of alleged child sexual abuse in Philadelphia each month. The Philadelphia Children's Alliance sees as many as 10 kids a day. The child advocacy group is nestled between the Police Special Victims Unit and the Department of Human Services in Hunting Park, and their role is crucial in helping those entities deal with child sex abuse cases.
Once we get a report from DHS or the police, we coordinate that investigation. So we will contact families to have them come in to be interviewed, to have the child be interviewed about the allegations.
The cases are handled sensitively with mental and medical experts on staff to deal with every child. Some say they've dealt with children as young as 1 year old. It's often a difficult conversation to have, with most kids not wanting to reveal the alleged assault.
Kids are embarrassed, they're threatened to keep secrets, there is definitely a lot of shame. Children don't know how to tell their caregivers, and they think that they might be in trouble.
Most recently, the Philadelphia Police Department says the group helped in talking to the 2 5-year-old children at the center of a sexual abuse case involving a daycare center owner in South Philadelphia. Parents were urged to talk to their children, but PCA officials say there are certain ways you should approach this very delicate conversation.
When parents are talking to kids, all they have to do is make sure their conversation is developmentally appropriate. And teaching children, we have no secrets in our home. So we talk about whatever is going on. We tell parents to teach kids the proper names for body parts. Also teaching children that no one should touch your private parts. They're yours.
Experts say also be aware of behavioral changes that could signal a problem.
So we really do talk to children about understanding that we're here to help them and to keep them safe. So they really need an environment where people are supportive.
Well, you know, despite the hundreds of cases PCA deals with every month, there are still as many as 60% of child sexual abuse victims who never, ever tell anyone about their abuse. There are several child advocacy groups, though, all throughout the region. If you'd like more information on them, we've put together a list for you on our website, cbsphilly.com.
Startling.
Yeah,
indeed.
their work
Like you
is so
said.
important.
Absolutely.
Thanks.